Hey, welcome to 3 at 3. So glad you guys are here today. Have you guys ever been beat up?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just talking about like symbolically beat up. Like, has anybody ever like beat you up? Like, been in a fight? Like, when I was in 6th grade, I got beat up pretty bad. I was we were living in this apartment building. I was down at the community pool, and there was this kid who was like, I'm 6th grade. He's like 8th or 9th grade. And I said he looked like another guy in school. Well, come to find out, he hated that guy in school. So he beat me up. I mean, like he punched me so hard in the face. I can still feel it today. Like he like knocked me out like in front of everybody. And then he told me that when he sees me again, it's going to happen again. And so I had so much anxiety and fear just by getting rocked in the face. So I remember going home. And I went home and I was kind of embarrassed about it. Like I didn't want to like tell my dad about it. I didn't want to tell my mom about it. So, but they knew like something happened to me. And I didn't want to leave the house either because I was afraid it was going to happen again. And so my dad says, Brian, what happened? What happened? And I told him that I got beat up and that this kid says he's going to beat me up again. And I remember my dad looking at me. He says, Brian, you stay right here. Don't leave the house. I'll be back in a little bit. And the next thing that happened was my dad came back with this kid in the neighborhood. And this kid in the neighborhood was like crying. And he was telling me that he's sorry for beating me up and that he doesn't have to worry about, I don't have to worry about him beating me up in the future. I have no idea what my dad said. I don't know if I want to know. But he took care of all my anxiety. And right now we're living in a very anxious time, and maybe you need a refuge. I'm reminded of this verse in Psalm 46:1 that says, God is our refuge. God is our strength. He's a very present help in a time of trouble. And today, man, in the season we're in a time of trouble. And maybe you need a refuge. Maybe you need to run to your Father's house. Maybe you feel a little bit embarrassed and you feel a little embarrassed about some of the fear or anxiety that you're feeling right now. Man, that's normal. Run to your Father. Let him know. And he says, I'm here to help you. But don't think you can get out of this on your own, because if you try to do it on your own, then you're not going to get to experience the Heavenly Father's strength and power. So you've got to come back. And here's what he said at Psalm 46:10, the end of the chapter. Be still and know that I'm God. So when you're in a refuge, stay in a refuge and be still. You can't control the emotions of anxiety or fear that come, but you can choose if you're going to yield to them or if you're going to sit at your Father's feet and let your Father tell you, stay right here in the refuge. I got this taken care of. You don't have to worry about it. Thank you for joining us today for 3 at 3. Hope to see you again tomorrow.